I'm writing a review comparing this to the equivalent razor blade with the 2080 MQ. I purchased both with the intention of keeping one of them. Both were $3,000 and included the latest i7-9750H, NVIDIA 2080 MQ graphics, and a 240Hz screen. For the same price though, the MSI includes 32GB of RAM while the Razer includes 16GB, and the MSI includes 1TB of storage while the Razer has 500GB. While I agree with others in that the Razer has a better build quality with the MacBook Pro-like aluminum chassis, the MSI still has a very nice build quality. Externally, the MSI has a plastic or composite case, but still feels very solid. It's not creaky, and the material that MSI uses shows fingerprints much less than the aluminum case of the Razer. Also, the plastic case of the MSI is much less hot to the touch than the Razer and more comfortable to actually use in your lap since it transmits less heat to your lap. In addition, the MSI has more cooling vents in the case so it seems to cool better than the Razer. Lastly, the MSI is about half-pound lighter than the Razer. The screen on both are comparable, and are probably made at the same factory, although I think the Razer screen is factory color calibrated, and not sure the MSI is. Both are bright and with 240Hz refresh, have very little blur during fast movement. I do wish that they implemented G-Sync like Asus laptops do, but unfortunately, neither MSI or Razer do. The only ding I have about the MSI screen is that it has one single stuck white pixel when viewing a black screen. It's very small and hard to spot, but is slightly annoying. I thought about returning it and trying for another, but who knows if I would get something worse. It's tiny and almost looks like a piece of dust, but isn't. I don't like the keyboards of either laptop. It's not the typing pressure or the feel, but the layout. On both keyboards I end up hitting the wrong keys when trying to use the arrows or other keys on the right-hand side of the keyboard. Why can't they just use the Lenovo layout? The touchpad on both work great and are glass smooth and accurate. Both are Windows Precision, and use Windows settings to configure. The MSI touchpad is larger horizontally, but both work fine. I did performance testing on the processor, memory, graphics, and storage. I used Crystal Diskmark for SSD testing and both came out very close to each other. I hesitate to publish the performance numbers because both companies use different models of SSDs depending on the pricing they get when they are building them, meaning if you buy today, you might not get the same SSD that I got in either the Razer or the MSI. I do though like that the MSI includes 2 spaces for NVMe drives while the Razer has only 1, so you can get twice the storage on the MSI, or performance if you do RAID 0, a big plus for the MSI. Click link in description for more reviews.